Hello again and good morning. Now day 11, so we are cracking through them. I made it to the Erris Peninsula last night and so did the storm. So I've parked up in this, well, what was a cracking location, if you can see, and I'll turn the camera around a bit so you can see properly. But there's out that way is the North Atlantic. Next stop, probably Newfoundland. But there's a storm coming in from the west, and I just couldn't sleep well last night. So where I'm parked, there's a bit of a slope behind me, and although there's a fence behind me, I just woke up in the night and there was like such a howling wind, and I thought, God, like, it's an old Defender. What if the handbrake gives way? And man, I should put it in first gear so it can't be, because the wind's blowing into the front of the car, and I was thinking it was going to the handbrake was going to give way and I would roll down the cliff. But could I be bothered to get up and put it in first gear? No, but it's good practice to do that anyway. Right, today we're going to head down to, I think, Croagh Patrick, Ireland's most, and I think, as far as I know, Ireland's most iconic mountain. Right, the kettle's on, it's just boiled. Let's make a cup of coffee, then crack on. So this is where we camped. That's the Atlantic. That's pissing down with rain. That's the kettle boiled. Let's make a coffee. Right, before we go any further, I've got a confession and an apology to make to all my Irish friends. Are you ready? I'm really sorry. I know it's sacrilege. Guinness with 0% alcohol, but I just can't do it. I'm not drinking till February, but I had to have a Guinness while I'm here. So I sat and had a Guinness last night while I was chilling, but I'm sorry. Maybe February I'll have a proper Guinness. There we go. Going to stop here and do a little bit of filming, because this place, I stopped last night, this place is quite incredible, and considering the size of the waves today, there might be some big waves coming up in this cutting. Right, it's super windy, so hopefully that's not distorting, but just want to show you this. We had a quick look yesterday. Look at that. Wow. Man, that is some crazy ocean. wanted to fly the drone here, but it's just too windy. So where that big wave was coming in, what it's pouring down to the cliff, it's worn. I'll show you here. Show you how far back it's worn. It's like there's a chute here where the wave comes up, but they've made a big circle around it so you can't get to it, which is wise. Right, I'll turn the camera around. Right, that's pretty cool. Let's get to the westerly point and I'm serving up your breakfast. Look at that. Built well. Let's have a look. Oh wow. That is something else. That's the North Atlantic battering this coast. Got down a little bit closer, but that's close enough. Just to really get an appreciation of what's going on out there. Right, update from the way. That's enough ocean for 1 minute. I've just spent far too long out there again taking pictures of waves and rocks and things and sheep, but had a good hour out there. And also I uploaded day 9 video to YouTube. Couldn't do it last night because there was the signal was really crap where I was. So we're going off this peninsula now. And I think I'll stop off at the Neolithic site. As I was driving on yesterday, I noticed a sign to a Neolithic site and I'm quite interested in that stuff. So let's go and have a look at that, and then we'll head down to Croagh Patrick down that way. Okay, catch you later. bail on the Neolithic site idea, because I followed the sign and then drove for about 10 miles up that road, and then no other signs. Stopped at a petrol station to get a coffee, and the actual site's another 23 miles further on in the wrong direction. So yeah, not going to do that today because I want to head south, not north. So I've turned around and I'm now heading south again, towards Croagh Patrick, into the black cloud, unfortunately. So looking like it's going to be tipping down with rain soon. Right, I've dropped down to see Rockfell Castle, which was where Grainne Uaile died. She was the head of the Uaile dynasty back in the late 1500s, 1600s. But unfortunately, the castle is covered in scaffolding. But good news, it's being renovated. But there it is. I'm sure it's spectacular once the scaffolding has been removed. Right, update from the way. I've just come through Westport. We're going to stop and have a little look at the National Famine Memorial, and then probably find somewhere around here to chill out, and hopefully we'll get up early in the morning and give Croagh Patrick a climb. Well, that's annoying. I can't get into the car park because I'm too high. That's bloody annoying. I can't get in there. That's a 1.9 high. I can't get down there, but I can. What's that say? Buses only. Maybe if this car goes, I can go up. Go on, you go, mate. Yeah. Right, I can go here, so that's good. Let's go and check out the National Memorial for the Famine and see where we need to go for Croagh Patrick. So this is the National Famine Memorial just outside Westport. Wow, that really is macabre. Really does reflect the terrible time that people went through. So here is a bit about Croagh Patrick. So Croagh Patrick is 772 metres above sea level, averaging about 3.5 hours round trip. There's a church on the summit. It was built in 1905. All building materials were sourced locally. Sand and cement were drawn up the mountain on donkey and horseback. 12 local men were employed to construct the church over a 6-month period. Skilled workers were paid a sovereign a week, whilst labourers were paid half a crown. The estimated cost of the building was £100. So there's a church on the top, somewhere in the cloud up there. So that's where we're going to start in the morning, and I think you go straight up there and then up. In the meantime, we're going to go and chill out somewhere. Right, afternoon guys, little update. It's windy as fook, and it's been absolutely tipping down, but the cloud does seem to be breaking a little bit now, so fingers crossed for tomorrow's climb of Croagh Patrick, which is right behind me there. So I'm parked up at the little harbour, just outside of Newport. So I've come down this morning from, I found out I was parked at Belmullet, the area it's called. So we're right on the coast there, got some fantastic shots of the waves and stuff, and some cracking pictures, if you like that kind of thing. And I've got a couple of pictures of it now, but I'm going to chill out here for a bit and do some admin, have a sort out the van, sort out my stuff for tomorrow, and enjoy the view. Right, I will catch you later.